How's it going, Aquarius? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks so much for joining me on my channel. I really appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing great. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, and definitely let me know what you think of the reading as we go through. Just wanted to let everybody know this is a general reading. I'm doing monthly readings for March. So general reading may or may not resonate with you 100%. So keep what works for you and leave the rest for another viewer on the channel. So I'm using the Starman Tarot here, you guys. Pretty crazy artwork deck inspired by David Bowie, and he helped collaborate to create the cards. So you see a lot of his influence in them. Sorry, I had to just concentrate on shuffling for a second. If you guys want a personalized reading, let me know. All my information is down in the comments or in the description box or in the About tab. Or send me an email. It's AriesFireTarot@gmail.com. I always try to think that I can do a reading with my sleeves down, but I just can't work that way. Anytime I'm trying to work, I need to roll up my sleeves. So, okay. Just a little deck cut here, you guys, before I start picking some cards out for your March reading. All right, ready to go. Aquarius, March monthly reading. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. This is the Five of Pentacles, you guys. I'll let you just check out the artwork here, and I'll talk about this card a little bit. So, Five of Pentacles relates to your finances and your feeling of like lacking in abundance. It could be entering a bit of a time where you need to tighten your belt a little bit, but that's also like the subtext of this card is that help is on the way. You're not that far away from reversing or going on an upswing related to your financial situation. Crazy artwork, eh? Pretty cool. And if you didn't know I was from Canada, you probably do now after I said that. So here's a great follow-up card to the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Star card. So the Star card is about being able to ask for what you want from the stars, or, you know, wishing upon a star, remaining hopeful, and, you know, just knowing that abundance is available to you and being, you know, asking the universe, because when you're wishing upon a star, you're asking the universe, you know, you could be possibly praying for your situation to turn around. You could be journaling, you could be writing down your affirmations, practicing law of attraction, doing whatever is needed here. Because there's just another thing about this card I want you to notice is that this person is the conduit between the heaven and earth. So that is you. You are the conduit, right? So when you're asking the universe to provide you something, it'll come through you into your physical reality. So try and remember that. I've got the Eight of Pentacles here. Like, again, just check out the colors and the artwork in this card. So when we see the Eight of Pentacles, this is when this represents somebody that is going to be upgrading a skill or taking on the job training, studying, looking into a different way of earning money, going towards a different way of increasing finances. So if you're in this kind of a situation right now where you feel like your budgeting is too extreme and you know, there's not much left afterwards for a social life or whatever. You might be getting some hints from the universe that you might want to start working at a job or, you know, have a hobby that is going to bring in some income for you. I'm definitely seeing that. Let's keep pulling some cards here. I can't even read that. Okay. So I've got the Death card here for you. So the Death card is talking about something in your life that might need to change or stop before you can move forward on your path right now. Something could be preventing you from excelling, from moving forward. And I think it's basically this lack mentality over here. Because you have to succeed like in your mind before you can succeed on the physical plane, right? You can YouTube or Google all kinds of references with what I've just been talking about. If you think that you're going to be broke all the time, you're going to be broke all the time. If you think that you can go back to school and get a better job, get yourself a better salary, that's exactly what you can do. But I think for some of you, you're kind of stuck in this pattern where you just don't see it happening right now. So I think something has to change for you. Let's go ahead and shuffle these cards. Like some of us are just brought up that way. You know, we have parents that, you know, they might be wonderful people, but they possibly weren't the best providers, right? So you could grow up thinking that their money is scarce, but money is not scarce. It's the way you think about it that that decides whether it's going to appear in your life or not. And, you know, I grew up with parents that, you know, there was never any money around according to them. So it's taken me a long time to sort of cycle around from that and change the way I think about things. Like, and I still am having kind of a hard time with it, but, you know, I'm aware that it's going on, but I don't think a lot of people are aware that it's the vibration, it's the energy that you put into finances that decides whether or not you're going to have any. So I just want to pull a card here related to the Death card to see what needs to kind of stop. I've got the Ace of Cups here. This is one of my favorite all-time cards ever. Just check out how beautiful this artwork is here, you guys. I'll start talking about the card. So this talks about a new beginning for your life. I mean, and that's right underneath the Death card, right? So I'm just getting the message that this lack mentality, it needs to stop, you know, in order for your new way of life to come in, for your new way of thinking. Very interesting. But how do you get there? You know, you have to rely on your connection to the universe. And you can do that with the affirmations and the goal writing, practicing the law of attraction, keeping your thoughts positive. I'm going to pull another card here. I've got the Queen of Swords here. Another like crazy artwork card, you guys. Here, check this out, and I'll just talk about this card for a little bit. So the Queen of Swords is somebody that is, think of a really high-powered individual. They're very, very successful. They get what they want because they have that mindset that they are going to succeed. You know, you've probably seen these people at work, or, you know, you've seen them on TV or whatever, but they're so goal-oriented and they look absolutely unshakable in what they want to do. So this is the mindset that you would need to get yourself a little bit more familiar with in order to change any like fear thoughts or scarcity thoughts related to abundance. Abundance, you guys, it can be your bank balance, it can be your love life, it can be your health, you know, because your reality follows your thought processes. So if you're not really enjoying what you're seeing externally in your life, you have to like start turning the ship of your thoughts and get back in control of your thoughts. And it's not just about your awake thoughts, you guys, it's also about your subconscious thoughts. So if you're really trying to change something in your life and you're thinking, well, this just isn't working, I would really strongly encourage you to start looking into how your subconscious mind works and how to train it to work for you. Yeah, be really helpful for you. I've got the Three of Swords here. It kind of looks like a 3CPO here. Tell me if I'm wrong. So the Three of Swords is like somebody feels really down and injured. I think I'm getting a sense here of like fear and anxiety, some pain. I think there could be some bad experiences in the past that are bringing themselves forward. So these are definitely the things that need to be cut out of your life here with the Death card. And instead of thinking backwards into your past about how broke you were or how sick, how sick you were, or, what a crappy relationship that was, you start talking to the heavens here, whatever kind of prayer or however you want to manifest, and start like really eliminating all those like disempowering thoughts for you. I read a chapter in Bob Proctor's book, You Were Born Rich, today that was really, really interesting about, I can't remember the name of this guy, but he was a businessman and he wanted to get something done, and he was having a brainstorming session with people, and he only wanted to hear positive ideas. So if somebody came up with we can't do that because, but blah, 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 he would say next, and he would cut off that negative thought and he would only allow positive thoughts. I actually just read that today. So that's something that I'm going to start doing because I can really have racing thoughts and moments of anxiety. So I'm going to start doing that for myself when I start to think that, oh, well, this is never going to work, or, I'm going to suck at this, like nobody's going to watch my video, stuff like that. I'm just going to cut it off and say next, and then turn that around and use the power of positive affirmations and think of positive thoughts. Apparently it takes 3 positive thoughts to negate any negative thoughts. So for those of you that are sort of stuck in a limbo of where's my abundance, I want more money, I can see that you're able to go and like school yourself a little bit higher, but the thought processes have to change too. So I've given you a few little tips on how to do that, and you definitely have the ability to change your entire existence. You just need to get your mind on board. That's what I'm seeing here for you, Aquarius. So I hope this helped sort of navigate out of if you're having a tough time, or, I hope this helped you with some tips on how to navigate forward in your life. If so, let me know in the comments, give me a thumbs up or whatever, and I'll leave it there for you guys for now. Thanks again so much for tuning in. Peace out. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.